NASA's mini helicopter Ingenuity successfully took flight on Mars. The plan for flight on Mars was first proposed more than 20 years ago. Noah Chast spoke with a former NASA engineer now living in Bend who worked on the initial project.
A historic moment for NASA Monday as the helicopter Ingenuity successfully took flight on Mars. NASA called the first successful flight on another planet a Wright brothers moment. But this moment could have happened more than 20 years ago with a Bend man leading the mission. Lloyd Corliss, a retired NASA engineer who's lived in Bend for 20 years, was head of flight control and avionics for a 1999 project to send a plane to Mars. It was scheduled to fly on Mars December 17, 2003, on the 100th anniversary of the Wright brothers flight.
It supports, as we know now with this latest venture, it will support flight.
Corliss spent 37 years at NASA helping design many of the X-series planes used by the agency and the U.S. military. He says just 6 months into their Mars mission, they realized the satellites at the time could not produce a clear enough GPS signal to accurately track the plane.
And then by the time we were finished our design on the airplane, it was obvious that we just didn't have what we needed up there.
Corliss knew this wasn't the end of the mission, just a pause.
We'd reached an ending point for this place in time, and that another time in the future would work. It's not, oh darn, we almost did this and doggone, they beat us to the punch. Well, they didn't. They managed to finally get the items they needed up there and the support. No, it's thrilling.
Would you say the work you did almost 20 years ago was helpful in the flight that took place on Mars today?
I'd like to think so, and in many cases I could say definitely.
As a man who's been behind the scenes for a number of incredible NASA achievements, Corliss appreciates this historic launch a bit differently than the average person.
And it's always dangerous to say that you did something that was a first, and I realize what they've gone through, so it's maybe a tad more exciting.
In Bend, Noah Chast, News Channel 21.